Hello everybody, my name's Master Kirk, speedrunner of Hot Wheels World Race, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to shuffle. So what is shuffling? Shuffling occurs when you are in a drift state and a boost state, and I'll cover what both of those mean in just a little bit. But the essence of a shuffle is that it allows you to go well over the 200 miles per hour speed cap that the game sets for you, into 300, 400, even 500 miles per hour. So now that we know what a shuffle is, let's get started on learning how to do one. Step 1. Learning how to drift. The drift state can be activated by pressing the gas and the handbrake simultaneously, as shown by my input display in the bottom right hand corner. The main purpose of this was supposed to be used to go through tight turns, such as the Tesla's Cube Slalom or the U-turn in Vapor City. However, by combining it with a boost, we can enter the shuffle state. The boost state can be activated by two main ways. First way is by simply touching any boost pad along the track. The second way is by activating the boost button, which can be activated whenever you have a full nitrox meter. The nitrox meter can be built up by collecting rings or doing tricks in the air. Doing 2 flips in the air and landing with a perfect rating will instantly fill your boost. To perform a shuffle, one needs only to combine the drift state and boost states together by pressing the handbrake and gas while simultaneously receiving a boost, as shown by my input display here. The easiest place to do a shuffle is in loops. One great example is the triple loop in Vapor City, where for some cars, such as Golden Arrow, you only need to hold the gas, handbrake, and directly right into the wall. For some other cars, you may need to tap the control stick in order to maintain the shuffle state. However, this is a good place to practice no matter what you are doing. An assisted shuffle is any shuffle that's done along a wall. Assisted shuffles are easier than unassisted shuffles because you are usually allowed to simply hold one direction on the control stick. One great example of an assisted shuffle is near the start of Mist Mountain. Another great example is the corkscrew in Satellite City. It's recommended that you get comfortable with assisted shuffles in corkscrews, loops, or just along straightaways to get comfortable with the act of shuffling before you move on to unassisted shuffles. In an unassisted shuffle, you no longer have the wall to help guide you, and you're more likely to spin out or crash. Therefore, you need to be more considerate with your control stick and your angling. Unassisted shuffles will require you to neutral stick much more than assisted shuffles do. Cloud 9 is home to many unassisted shuffles, which makes it a great stage to practice, but also very unforgiving when trying to do runs. Nitrox shuffles can be performed assisted or unassisted, depending on where you use them. A nitrox shuffle works as the same as a regular shuffle, except you use your nitrox to gain the boost state instead of a boost pad. When performing nitrox shuffles, be warned that sometimes your nitrox does not want to come out when you are in the boost state. Therefore, you should learn and practice the timing as to when to press your boost. It is almost always recommended that you nitrox shuffle across the finish line, for even if you spin out, you would still get the speed and you would not be punished for it. The biggest tip to help increase your shuffle speed is to start your drift before you hit the boost pad. When you are already in the drift state when you hit the boost pad, your shuffles will give you far more speed than if you were to hit them and then start to drift. Another huge tip for this game is when you feel as though you're about to spin out of control, remember to hold down the handbrake. Even if you spin around and do a 360, you can often recover it if you use proper stick control, so long as you hold down the handbrake. Momentum bouncing is the act of shuffling or drifting into a wall to bounce your rear tires in the opposite direction. This works well to set up for other shuffles, and you can get extremely high speeds off of them using this technique. This is an example in Tesla's Cube and Mist Mountain, both of which are extremely helpful. By doing a shuffle onto a ramp, you can get the Nitrox ramp speed without actually using your Nitrox on the ramp. This can be very beneficial if you need to get a shortcut opened, or just for getting extra speed before, after, and during the jump itself. I would recommend learning this on Tesla's Cube, as it is a very easy place to practice. As surprising as it may be, where you hit the boost pad does matter in some shuffles. A great example is the last shuffle of Cloud9. You have to hit nearly the last pixel of the boost pad in order for it to lock your direction long enough for you to make it around this curve smoothly. This can also be affecting on other shuffles that you do, so it's always important to recognize where you're hitting the boost pad when you do a shuffle. At the end of the day, shuffling is a very difficult art to master, but if you start off slow in loops and with assisted shuffles, you can get there quickly enough. Make sure you remember that neutral sticking is your friend in most situations, and that counter steering is often important for most shuffles. If you keep all of this in mind, I'm sure you'll be able to master shuffling in just a few weeks. Keep hard at it, because it does get discouraging at times. Let me know if this video helped you out. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I'm Master Kurek, signing off. Thanks for watching.